In mid-April, the weather here in northeast Tennessee fluctuated between what seemed like endless rain followed by a full day of beautiful sunshine. As you can imagine, this weather pattern caused the grass on our property to grow rapidly after several months of dormancy, which is great for the pastures, but for the immediate vicinity around our house, not so much. So when we finally got a break in the weather with a forecast of at least 2 days without rain, my 14-year-old son decided to take the initiative on a Sunday evening to start mowing the lawn. Unfortunately, his plan was short-lived because 15 minutes into mowing, the deck belt snapped. Thankfully, the mower could still move, and so he drove it into the barn while I considered the options. After doing a bit of research online, I decided we would replace it ourselves. Hi, I'm Evie, and welcome to Evie's Acres, where we encourage you to grow a garden as well as raise and prepare your food as naturally as possible. I came across a video by Bree from the YouTube channel Chickanic that very clearly broke down how to replace a deck belt, among other things, so we started to get to work. The next day, I purchased the supplies that we needed for this project, which included a GX 21833 48-inch deck belt, a long flathead screwdriver, a socket wrench set with various socket sizes, and I already had needle nose pliers in my tool set. After moving the mower onto the concrete pad next to the garage, I identified the 5 connection points that would need to be disconnected in order to separate the deck from the rest of the mower. On each side of the mower, I removed the pin holding up the deck linkage toward the back of the deck, followed by the pin holding up the deck hanger, and finally the double looped pin that held up the deck hanger in the front. Remove these pins. These 2 are on both sides. This one is only on this side. This is the left side, the gear side of this mower. Okay, go in here. Just pull this up. Got it out, but I don't see where it went. So, there it is. Found it! So I got that out. Now, I'm gonna get this washer and detach that part.
Now we're doing stuff. Pull it out.
Actually, I don't remember how she did this one.
Did you pull it outside?
Oh, there it is, I think. I don't want to break it. Okay. That's a tough one. I'm glad you're recording it. Oh, there it goes. Oh. We carefully slid the deck out from under the mower, turned it over, and cleared out as many grass clippings and gunk as we could to ensure that the blades could move freely. I also bought another set of blades, but since we were going to be losing daylight soon, I decided to leave those in the garage to replace another day. Once the underside of the deck was cleaned up, we turned the deck right side up and used a couple different size sockets to remove several bolts so that we could remove the belt guards as well as the idler pulleys. Now at this step, I realized that while the video I had watched over half a dozen times was informative, it was for a mower with a 42-inch deck belt, and our S140 John Deere mower has a 48-inch deck belt, which meant more pulleys. Thankfully, it didn't take long for me to find another YouTube channel, Kingston Review at Kingston Lion 73, that included an image around the 7-minute mark that shows how to route the belt around the pulleys. So removing this nut from this pulley because of this thing that's holding it down. I need to be able to, first of all, clean that out. Also, I need to be able to get this belt to go. So, now that we have that, this flush. Should wipe that out a little bit better. There we go.
Alright, we're putting this back on for the 17th time. I'm losing my sanity.
We managed to get the deck in place, reattached the front deck hanger first, then the 4 remaining connection points using the respective washers and clips.
That's how you do it when you do it. You know, when you do it, you do it. Just doing it when you do it. Now we figured out how to put it in backwards. Put it in backwards. I'm annoyed to be British.
Oh my gosh.
It's supposed to look like that, bruv.
The final step was to put the belt around the front engine pulley before my son took the tractor for a test run. And praise ya, it worked. Now, if only the weather would cooperate so that we can catch up on the lawn maintenance. But hey, not all is lost. During those rainy, dreary days, I did a lot of baking. Mostly breads, cookies, sweet rolls, brownies, and recently scones and a lemon cake, all using sourdough. I've given away samples and sold a lot of bread to neighbors, friends, my chiropractor, Bible study group, strangers, and decided to do a thing. I mentioned in a recent community post that Evie's Artisan Bakery is officially open for business. And if you follow Evie's Acres on Instagram, then you may have already seen the announcement. But if not, no worries. Just go check out my new Evie's Artisan Bakery page on Instagram. I'll continue to share highlights of my sourdough baking on the Evie's Acres YouTube channel, but you will find more of the day-to-day updates about micro bakery life on the Instagram page. I've included the link in the description as well as in the first pinned comment of this video. To see other bakery-related content on this channel, go to this playlist. As always, I pray that you are blessed and are a blessing to others. Until next time.